This is Donald Trump's Republican Party, and it is the one now trying to take away the vote from younger, black and brown, elderly, minority, and low-income voters. And yet every time we tried to engage our Senate Republican colleagues, they resisted. So we have no choice. We are moving ahead on our own.
Just unbelievable. Welcome back into the show. I'm Rob Finnerty. Democrats are going to try again today to pass the voting rights bill that would federalize elections, undermine the Constitution, and make many of those temporary COVID-19 measures that were put in place before the 2020 election to make it easier for people to vote because of the virus permanent. But first, they've got to change the filibuster, something Democrats used 327 times in 2020 alone. Joining us now for more on this is Oklahoma Senator and member of the Senate Homeland Security Committee, Senator James Lankford. Great to have you back on. Happy New Year to you. Chuck Schumer, he's been in elected office since 1981. He's had no problem with the filibuster for 40 years. He loved it when Donald Trump was president. What's changed?
The only thing that's changed, he's now the majority leader by the absolute slimmest of all possible majorities with a 50-50 Senate with Kamala Harris to break the tie. That's enough of a lead for him that he wants to absolutely change the rules of the Senate, what's been around since 1789, that the minority has a voice. I think Democrats and Republicans alike need to see that when Schumer and the Democrats get in charge, the first thing they do is to try to destroy the voice of the minority in the Senate and to say that minority voices don't count anymore. If you don't agree with us, you have to be silenced in America. That's really what the filibuster is all about. It has always protected the rights of the minority to have their opinion heard. And that's the first thing they're stepping up and say, sorry, you don't agree with me. Right. You don't count in America, and that's not the way America works.
Senator, it's very common to call the other party out to the floor and make them vote just so you can make yourself look good in a situation like this. This is bipartisan opposition. Kyrsten Sinema and Joe Manchin are a no vote on changing the filibuster, and they're a no vote on this wacky voter ID bill. Why even hold a vote today?
Well, it's not just opposition from Kyrsten Sinema and Joe Manchin. It's opposition from 27 other Democrats who have publicly spoken out and said they would never change the filibuster. The filibuster needs to remain. So this is opposition even with themselves and themselves in the process. They're trying to be able to make a big public scene on this to try to say Republicans are racist. That's why Schumer, as you mentioned before, this is all about black and brown voters, everything else. So they're trying to run with this whole theme that Republicans are racist. Even Joe Biden stepping out and saying you've got to be either with the Republican, he didn't say it this way, with Abraham Lincoln or Jefferson Davis. I say it, you've got to either be with the Republican, Abraham Lincoln, or the Democrat, Jefferson Davis.
Yeah.
What they're really trying to say is this is a repetitive term of Republicans are racist, and we're going to prove it by trying to pass a bill that's a terrible bill that has nothing to do with race.
George Wallace and Bull Connor are two other names he invoked, both also Democrats alongside Jefferson Davis, president of the Confederacy. Why he would bring those names up, I have no idea. Just quickly, 10 seconds. Do you think this could have to do with AOC possibly looking to primary Chuck Schumer, so he wants to appease the progressives in the Democratic Party?
Yeah, there's no doubt it does. He's willing to throw his own members of his own party under the bus to try to help protect himself in a primary challenge because he's so terrified of AOC.
Wow.
And I would tell you that's not just me. That's other Democrat senators that I've talked to that said they're so ready for this primary challenge to be over in New York so they can actually get back to doing business again.
Wow, Senator, very interesting to hear that. Great to see you again. Thanks so much for the insight. We appreciate it as always.
Yeah, good to see you again.
Okay. Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.